You want to watch the BBC iPlayer online from outside the UK? Then I'm going to show you how this works. First of all, let's go to the BBC website and try to watch some content there. So let's try this, and as you can see, the BBC iPlayer only works in the UK. Sorry, it's due to right issues in the UK, question mark, whatever. As you can see, it doesn't work right now, because if I check my IP, there are some websites which are good for showing the IP, and as you can see here in the map section, I'm somewhere in Hungary. So basically I'm not in the UK, and therefore I cannot watch the BBC iPlayer. But actually it doesn't matter where I am on the planet, as long as I'm outside the UK, you usually are not able to watch the BBC iPlayer. But we can change this with a virtual private network. This technology is often used by companies to log in their home office workers to the company databases and servers. But here ExpressVPN works a little bit different. It also encrypts all my data, by the way. So if you're living in a country where the internet service providers log all the data and don't allow you to enter certain websites, you could also use this just to be safe and anonymous on the internet. This also allows me to enter the internet in many different places. We can choose all kind of places in Europe and in the Americas, Africa, Asia, Pacific. Maybe there are some online streaming things you want to watch from the US. I mean, there's Netflix, US, Hulu, and all kind of other services, Pandora Radio. For now, we want to watch the BBC iPlayer, so I just choose one of the locations in the United Kingdom, and I already chose Kent, and now the whole thing is connecting. And once it's connected, I'm completely anonymous on the internet. We're connected now. Let's check one more time for my IP address. So now you can see it states United Kingdom, although well, it's right in the middle of London, but that should be okay. And I'm also going to reload this page. Yes. As you can see, it also works. Hold him to that. Truth behind why Trump. Right. I will publish a list of good VPN providers below in the description. So just scroll down and click on show more to see the whole list, or go below the video if you're using a mobile device and click on the arrow down button. Basically, you just have to install the software and then choose where you want to enter the internet. So if you want to watch the BBC, then you just connect with the UK. Then you can see all your favorite streaming media from anywhere in the world. So you can get your popcorn and just enjoy it. And maybe you're asking yourself, isn't there a free version? And of course there are many websites promising some free stuff, but I would not recommend it. Often this kind of stuff is not working properly. Depending what kind of streaming you want to use, it might not work very well, and also depending on the device you want to use it on, it might not work very well. Free is often also very slow, and in the worst case you might get some viruses, hacker attacks, and a lot of spam. I'm just going to explain why a good service cannot be free. So first of all, a good provider such as ExpressVPN has to develop and keep the software updated for many devices, such as Windows, and devices and systems such as Windows, Mac, Android, iPhone, iPad, and so on, Linux and BlackBerry. And what's really interesting, if you want to watch the BBC iPlayer on your TV and many other devices, then it will be useful to have a software which can be installed on your internet router, so you can automatically select that you want to always surf from the UK or enter the internet from the UK, and all your devices you connect with your router to the internet will be automatically redirected through the UK. As you know, high-speed internet costs something, and good VPN providers offer you the option to enter the internet in many different countries, and even within the country in many different places. In the United States they have many. In the United Kingdom you saw there were several. So if one might not work, you can always try with another one. My favorite is ExpressVPN, mostly because the software is so easy to use and reliable. I tested several other VPN providers and I wasn't really satisfied with the software. I had several problems and issues. ExpressVPN is really super easy, as you saw. You just turn it on, click on connect, and there you go. Also very nice, they offer 3 simultaneous connections. So if you use several devices simultaneously, desktop, tablet and phone, I don't know if you can use all of them simultaneously, or if you have several people in your household, then this is not a problem. As mentioned, this costs something. You get the best value if you get the 12 months package, but you always have a 30-day money back guarantee, so you can just test it. Of course you could choose the monthly plan just to test it out, but then you have to enter the verification code in the software every month, and also the price is much higher compared to the yearly plan. I recommend the yearly plan because you have a 30-day money back guarantee anyway, so if you notice some problems with the software, or if you decide that you don't want to watch the BBC iPlayer so much, although you can also use the VPN to watch all kind of US media such as Netflix, Pandora, radio, ABC, HBO, Comedy Central, and so on, then yeah, you can get your money back within 30 days after purchasing. As I said below, I have a list with good VPN providers. My favorite is ExpressVPN. If you decide to test one of those services, I would appreciate if you use my link. I get a small commission for this, for showing you how this works and for recommending them. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up or leave a comment if you have questions. I hope you finally can watch the BBC iPlayer outside the UK again.